Hi, is it- it's recording. Okay. Hi, I'm Jordan Minamide,
I'm Rio Hongo.
and today we'll be talking about the participation rates of swimming in Japan. So our research basically talked about the recreational swimming rates in Japan based on age range and also how it has changed over time. And we wanted to determine what social and cultural factors in Japan had an impact on the participation rates. So I'm going to start off with the rate of participation by age group. You could see in the graph right there that there's a huge drop in the participation once they hit high school at 15 years old. This is due to a lot of reasons. One of them being that high school standards in Japan are so much more different than they are in America. Um, One of the things that high schoolers in Japan do is they're all very involved with their clubs. So unless you're in the swimming club, you're not really having as much time to go swimming. Another thing that high schoolers face in Japan that's different from Western countries such as America is entrance exams to like universities and things like that. Even though there are some in America, most universities in Japan require an entrance exam that people study day and night for. They go to cram schools, they go to tutoring sessions at all points. So the amount of time they have to go recreational swimming is not as high. You could see that it also decreases as they get older after high school and college. This is because the work-life culture in Japan is also very different. They tend to work longer hours as well as having less time off. This is because the culture in Japan is just in a way where it's respectful and they want to work longer hours and make people happy and earn money for their family. You could see there's also a little spike in the adult ranges of 30 to 50, 30 to 49. This is primarily because at this age, people are starting to have children of their own. And so you're having kids in that age range of 10 to 14 and even younger. And because of that, family outings cause them to go out for more recreational swimming.
Now we'll talk about how swimming participation rate changed over years. So as you can see the charts below, over 30 years, there is a significant drop in over 30 years. So one of the reasons is due to technological advancements, such as air conditioning. For the other example is going to be for another form of entertainment, such as video games.
Yeah. However, there is one exception to this drop over time, and that's with people 60 or older. As you can see, every age group decreased by a lot, some of them up to over 30%. However, once you hit 60 and older, they've increased slightly. This is because elderly people are beginning to have a more healthy mindset in Japan. Um, Japanese people have a really long life expectancy, and this is because they've become more focused on being healthy, whether that be diet or in this case, their exercise. Swimming itself for the elderly is a great way for them to exercise. It's less punishing on their body, and it's still a way for them to move around and get the exercise to stay healthy and live long.
So for the results, swimming participation decreased greatly after middle school. Due to the high school network culture in Japan, swimming participation also decreased for the most part over the past 30 years.
So the big takeaway we can take from the data set is that it's a good reflection of the culture in Japan in terms of how they act past middle school and how their work life and school life really impact the amount of free time they have. Uh, it also is a good representation of how the workplace and school place take a lot of free time from themselves, as well as how studious and how different their mindsets are when it comes to things like this. We could also see that the technological advancements, such as air conditioning, gives them a way to stay cool outside of having to go to a pool. Whereas 30 years ago, it might have been a necessity if you want to stay cool during the hot summer months of Japan. Other things that happen inside, such as video games, TV, the internet, have all played a huge part in the amount people go outside to enjoy public pools and things like that. And then also that the elderly use swimming as an amazing way for them to exercise without being too punishing on their bodies. Something we can conclude from this is that the amount of participation in swimming can only go down from here. This is because the younger generation right now is growing up with, like I said, the internet, with the TV, with video games, and a good air conditioning that, gives them all the reason to stay inside and less reason to go out and have to go to a pool. Um, this in turn also means that as more activities are developed for inside, less and less people will be going outside to enjoy swimming as much. The difference here might be if there's a sudden boom in the popularity of swimming, which there is a possibility with that with the most recent Tokyo Olympics. Uh, a lot of people might have seen that in Japan and be given the reason to go out and want to be another swimmer, things like that. Thank you.